I started in July of 2006 with the Sheriff's Office. I spent about 3 months working at the detention center while waiting to go to the academy. So I got the experience of the detention center and booking and just learning that entire process. And then after the academy in October of 2006, I became a Class 1 officer and I went on patrol with the patrol division. And I did that for 2 years. And then going into 2008, I became a school resource officer at Walker Middle. And during that tenure, I was also the hostage negotiator for 5 years. So I got that experience as well. And after 14 years, I became the community resource officer, and that's my present title. Being a new officer, they provided me with support. Anything I had troubles, questions with, they were there. So we still have that. So nothing has changed except for the amount of people on the shift. The staff wasn't used to that. So having an officer there is like, do we have a problem? Like, what's going on? We have an officer with a weapon in the building. Are you a real officer? So, I had to go through those questions and pretty much explain to the kids, like that entire year, why I was there, what my role was, and things of that nature. And just having to just adapt to the school environment. Because middle school was tough. Middle school was tough. The kids were going through different emotions. So, I pretty much had to just adapt, and being a mom, I already knew how to deal with the children, but when you got over 300, they become your kids. And so it was challenging at first, but the adjustment was amazing for the school staff and myself. Like, we meshed so well. 14 and a half years there, like, it was just amazing. Different, but amazing. I just provide the community with resources that help bridge the gaps between law enforcement and everyday life living in Georgetown County. Anything they need, whether it's speaking with the elderly, speaking with children, just speaking with adults, neighborhood watch, just things of that nature that we need. That, because a lot of them didn't even know exactly what the sheriff's office does, other than take people to jail. So I just help try to mend things together and let them know it's strength in numbers. You don't have to be law enforcement to make our community better. You can do different things, just help and just, become one. Because growing up, we didn't get the view of officers that was the best view. We didn't have that. When someone would say, call 911, and my community is like, for what? For what? We don't want the police here. We don't talk to the police. And there were times where my family would have to interact with the police, and the view that I got, it was back then, it was like, that's not how it should be done. I'm not saying the people never mattered, but Sheriff Weaver lets the officers know. He lets us know that, look, we work for our community. We work for them, so act like it. So that's the great change that I've seen. And even with the community, they're more receptive. Georgetown residents, they have my heart. And I see myself fulfilling my duty as a law enforcement officer. I see myself being here, continuing to bridge the gap between the residents and the sheriff's office to let them know that, hey, we got some good stuff inside here. We want to share it with you all. Don't be afraid to reach out, no matter if the situation seems like the worst. Like, we can always help to make it better.